Welcome guys to another episode of Prison Stories with Situacion. So everyone wants to know if the situation has been tested in prison. Has the situation been checked? Okay, and the answer is yes, okay? While I was in prison for a number of months, I actually was in there for 8 total months, but I think around my 3rd or 4th month, everything was going well and a new guy came into the prison. There was a new Russian on the streets, on the block, okay? And he was actually about, I don't know, the man could have been my father. He was in his 50s, but the man was shredded more than Big Daddy Sitch, okay? I'm talking Men's Health shredded. And he came from a worse prison, they said. He came from the medium, they said, where things get a little bit more serious and there's more fights. And his first day in, he sat at my table, which was mostly Russians. And I was in with the Russians, which was a good situation for me. On the first day, he came up to me and said, "From now on, you're going to be giving me your breakfast every single day." And I thought to myself, this guy's trying to take my bananas away from me? Like, really? Is that happening right now? I'm in prison right now, and a man is trying to take my bananas away from me. I never thought I'd be in this position, but here we are. And now I have to defend my honor for a bag of bananas. That's not a good situation. I'm trying to lose weight, and what comes in a breakfast, okay, is a little bag with a muffin, which nobody really likes to eat because it's nothing but processed sugar. And it also has oatmeal, and it also has fruit. And that's what I ate every single morning. And Big Daddy Sitch was trying to lose weight. He was trying to have his comeback. And without breakfast, I don't think I'd be able to do that exactly, to be honest with you. And I remember what my father actually said when I was growing up. He said, when anyone tries to approach you on the playground when you were younger or in school, or let alone in prison in this case, you need to check them really quickly. There is no hesitation. And when he said, "You're gonna be giving me your breakfast every day," I thought to myself, that is not happening in my brain. And I immediately told this new guy, okay, I said, "Listen, that is not happening. Good luck with that," and I walked away. I eventually had a little bit of a meeting, a little bit of a sit down with some of the other Russians, and I said, "Listen, who is this new guy? Doesn't he know how things work around here? Doesn't he know I'm good with you guys?" They said, "Yeah, we'll have a talk with him, but to be honest with you, you gotta stick up for yourself first, or else we can't do anything for you." So the next day, he came up to me again. He said, "Where's my breakfast?" And I said, "Your breakfast? You mean my breakfast? No one's getting my breakfast. Big Daddy Sitch is on the comeback trail. Nobody's stopping that." And eventually he laughed and he walked away. And I'll be honest with you, I was prepared to get into a confrontation, whether in the gym, and that's where most of the confrontations happened, in the gym. But eventually, to be honest with you guys, since I was so quick to answer the question that this is not gonna happen, and I was very adamant about that, and I was ready to defend myself, I actually became friends with this gentleman. We worked out pretty much every single morning, fasted cardio and weights afternoon at around 3 p.m. And he eventually started to call me Sina, which means son in Russian. You know, I spent the rest of my 8 months really with no issues. And that was a story of the situation getting checked, or someone trying to check me, or someone trying to take my breakfast. What are you gonna do if someone comes up to you and says, "I want your bananas every morning"? You gotta think to yourself, damn man, I kinda like my bananas. And in prison, food is the highest commodity, or currency as well. There's not good food in prison. Everything is processed, nothing is very good. So a piece of fruit, an apple, a banana, is a delicacy in prison. I can understand why he was trying to get my fruit. Maybe he thought that I was a new guy, maybe he thought that he can get over on me. But the main thing about this situation is, if anyone ever tries to bully you in any situation, whether school, the playground, prison, you immediately stand up for yourself, all right? And that's the situation. We got a situation. Share, like, and subscribe.